TISWIG, the Technical Support Working Group.
And CTTSO, the Combating Terrorism Technology Support Office, are breaking ground with new training products and technologies from
TD, the Training Technology Development Subgroup. This subgroup's mission is to identify, prioritize, and execute projects that satisfy interagency and international requirements for the development and delivery of terrorism-related education, training, and mission performance support products and technologies.
In other words, the TTD subgroup is your high-tech partner in combating terrorism.
Hi, I'm David Sinclair.
And I'm Darla Delgado.
In the next few minutes, we're going to highlight some of TTD's best anti-terrorism technologies, ranging from traditional classroom training support packages
to training aids, devices, and simulations.
No, it's not a video game. It's your first look at the VIC simulation. The VIC is short for Vehicle Inspection Checklist. This interactive simulation is based on a flipbook reference guide. This simulation was developed by the National Terrorism Preparedness Institute at St. Petersburg College. The information for each car and driver is generated dynamically in 3D. Users really have to know their stuff to graduate this training program. It can run on a standalone PC or via the internet. In the near future, you may see this powerful training tool on handheld devices. The VIC simulation tests your knowledge of driver documentation, the interview process, 18 different types of vehicles, and hundreds of possible threats associated with those vehicles.
Awareness is the key to training, and realistic, safe simulants aren't always available. Until now. The ChemRad Simulant Kit was developed by Clean Earth Technologies in St. Louis to train first responders with non-toxic agents of a hazmat event.
Simulants that would be safe for use in exercises that involved human victims. And this is one thing that nobody else had. There were simulants out there. I wouldn't say there were a lot of simulants, but all of the simulants that were out there before were somewhat toxic, some more than others. And they had really been designed for use in technology development for people that were developing detectors or decon technology. So this was the first set of simulants that was really devised for use in exercises that involved human victims that first responders could use.
The Pentagon has already experienced one of our country's worst terrorist events. And to help prepare the Pentagon's police, the TTD has produced a series of videos depicting actual situations officers of the Pentagon Police may face in the line of duty. 10 vignettes were produced by the National Terrorism Preparedness Institute, and the videos provide high-quality classroom training to strengthen the security of the Pentagon and surrounding areas.
In a blue jacket, gray pants, 5'10", he's walking up to the upper metro level. Can you follow him with the cameras, please?
You infidels! Dogs! Allahu Akbar!
Continuing the theme of handheld convenience is the radio-controlled, improvised explosive device on-scene response card. Created by the National Terrorism Preparedness Institute, the RCIED card will be distributed to law enforcement officers responding to a possible IED incident. It helps on-scene officers understand the steps needed to deal with radio-controlled, improvised explosive devices and the actions needed to ensure the safety of officers, civilians, and property. When a suspect device has been identified, you don't want to trigger an explosion inadvertently. This card details the specifics of distance, elevation, possible radio-controlled transmitters, securing the area, and alerting the bomb squad. Following the simple steps on this card will keep a volatile situation under control. The scenario-based interactive exercise simulation program is an effective training tool created by Advanced Interactive Systems.
The ESPYs project is focused on providing the combating terrorism community a virtual reality simulation system that allows them to practice real-world hands-on exercises using their desktop computers prior to conducting the exercise in real life. that allows the community to train and exercise on a more frequent basis. Hands-on training exercises don't happen that frequently, especially large ones such as top-off. They're quite resource intensive and they're quite expensive. Being able to replicate an exercise like that using a standard desktop PC and practice it on a more frequent and cost-effective basis helps a community to be better prepared in the long run, even if it's only prior to conduct of that actual exercise.
The Advanced Distributed Learning 3D Authoring tool facilitates the creation of interactive multimedia simulations that trains you on a specific piece of equipment. It also trains you on the operation, maintenance, and calibration of CBRN detection, monitoring, cleanup, and protective equipment. This suite of tools combines in one application 3D object modeling animations, virtual human character animations, and coarse logic design. This tool is a cost-effective solution that enables the combating terrorism community to interact with realistic simulations and experiment with equipment.
Trying to understand the mindset of a suicide-homicide bomber is almost impossible. St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia provides first responders an in-depth program dealing with the psychological aspects of these terrorists, understanding the history, culture, and networks of terror cells.
The idea behind the course is very simple, that we have to understand the enemy. And if we can understand the enemy, then we're better prepared in dealing with suicide and homicidal bombers. So the course takes a different tack in the sense that we're looking at what are the conditions that foster someone to become a suicide homicidal bomber.
WMDs are an imminent threat, and Indiana University of Pennsylvania has created a program to manage the chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, and high-yield explosives advanced learning with education and response training. Concurrent Technologies Corporation is heading up this very important program.
ALERT is a program that is taking WMD laboratory training and converting portions of that to online training. So we will eventually have a program that is a hybrid blended learning solution. The target users will be the weapons of mass destruction civil support teams and any first responders with a WMD laboratory mission.
As you can see, the Training Technology Development Subgroup is providing the combating terrorism community with the essential tools needed to combat terrorism.
With these technological breakthroughs, your safety is enhanced. The TTD subgroup and their subgroup members are working every day to research and develop new products to help alleviate the uncertainty of terrorist threats, domestically and worldwide. The Technical Support Working Group, the Combating Terrorism Technology Support Office, and the Training Technology Development Subgroup. Combating terrorism through training.